DC, I'm Monica, and here's your news for Tuesday, September 6th. The cross-country teams ran great this past Saturday at Yellow Creek. The boys came in third and the girls came in second. Several runners on both teams ran personal bests. Attention Habitat for Humanity Club members. There will be a meeting today at 3:30 in room 193. We hope to see you there.
Hey DC, this is your choir director, Mr. Hine, with a few announcements about some musical things that are happening down here in our wing of the building. Our beginning choir and concert choir have been working hard preparing music and pieces for our fall concert, which is scheduled for Thursday, September 22nd at 7 p.m. right here in our auditorium. All of you all are welcome to come and join us for that event. I want to say a big thank you to everyone who auditioned for our chamber choir last week. The list of all those members is now posted on the bulletin board right outside the choir room in the Fine Arts hallway. Now, if you missed auditions, or maybe you were too nervous about auditioning, but you still want to be involved in an after-school choir, there are sign-ups now available for 2 after-school choirs that you don't have to audition for, and they're open to anyone. And those 2 choirs are called the Treblemakers and the F-Cleffers. These 2 groups are going to meet on alternating Fridays. One will meet one Friday, and then one will meet the next. So the requirement is only every other week on Friday afternoons. The Treblemakers are what would be traditionally a women's choir, what you would call them in years past. So those singing in a little higher voices like soprano and alto range. But again, open to anybody. Same thing with the F-Cleffers, just the opposite. So they would be traditionally a men's choir, but singing down in the lower range, music written for tenors and basses to be singing together. So again, those choirs are open for anybody, and if you have questions about that, come see the sign-up board and just shoot me an email if you need it. Finally, I wanted to share an opportunity for potential outside-of-school involvement in the arts, and that is through the Penguin Project with Theater Workshop of Owensboro. Now, the Penguin Project is an organization out of Illinois that works with different community theaters across the country to put on shows featuring students with special needs as the artists. And we are going to be the second theater company in the entire state of Kentucky to be putting this on. So Theater Workshop is very excited, and I'm directing the production, so I am very honored and humbled to be able to take this on. So we'll actually begin the rehearsal process this coming Thursday, September 8th, right here at Davis County High School in the choir room if we have space, but we may have to spread out if so, depending on how many people show up. But we're looking for artists and mentors. Our artists, again, are students with special needs, and then the mentors will help them out. They'll be partnered with a mentor, or they'll be partnered with an artist and help them however they need it. Maybe they might need help remembering their lines, showing them where to go on stage, or even just being there as support and being a buddy on stage. If that sounds like something you might be interested in, please, you can either check out this link I'm posting right here through the QR code and you can scan it, or just shoot me an email. My email's right down here at the bottom of the screen, and I'll be happy to get that information to you. Once again, thanks for everything, DC. Hope you have a great day. See ya.
Attention anyone wanting to be a part of the chess team. The chess team will begin meeting after school on Friday, September 9th in room 201 from 3:30 to 4:30. Anyone who wants to play or learn to play chess is welcome. See Ms. Jafisi if you have any questions. Now stay tuned for this week's edition of Powers Points.
DC family, hope everybody enjoyed their 3-day weekend. Obviously this week's 4-day week, so something to look forward to there. I got a little story I guess I want to share with you today, and it goes right along with the quote. So this weekend, something happened, and I won't go into that, but last Friday, and kind of I allowed myself to get upset, I guess, a little bit in my mind, and so this weekend I kind of carried that with me throughout the weekend, and stayed upset, a little bit mad, just wasn't in the right frame of mind like I should have been. And then last night, around 4 or 5 o'clock, that things changed a little bit for me for the good. So verbalized some things when I was talking to one of my sons, and realized that the whole time I was letting my thoughts control me, and I was going down a rabbit hole that I shouldn't have been in my mind. And so then I just kind of flipped the switch, and it felt like a burden was lifted off of me, the anxiety, the stress, the anxiousness, the frustration or whatever, it just went away. So fitting that today's quote, it's be careful what you think because your thoughts run your life. So what I was doing was the opposite of that. I mean, I was letting my thoughts run my life in a negative way. Therefore, it was causing me to be in a bad mood, to be upset. And all I had to do was just change my thoughts, just change my way of thinking. And then all of a sudden, it's like the sun came out and I was a different person. So hope that helps you guys. I know that at some point in your life, if you hadn't had that happen to you already, you get in a bad mood, you have a bad attitude about something, it really is what you think and your perspective and your thoughts that you put in your head. So have a great week, and as always, stay classy, DC.
Attention students, NHS is hosting a book drive for Eastern Kentucky middle and elementary schools. The books may be new or gently used. Drop off your donations to Miss Malay's room 131, by Friday, September 16th. Attention freshmen, save the date for our annual Frosh Fest. It will be Thursday, September 15th from 5:30 to 7:30 during the freshman football game, DC versus Central Hardin. With your school ID, you will receive free entrance to the game, free pizza, free giveaways, music, the Kona ice truck, and much more. This is open to only freshmen, so come out and hang out with your buddies and have a great time. Any questions, see Miss Phelps in room 228. Attention students, the homecoming dance will be held on September 17th. Only DCHS students are eligible to attend homecoming. Outside guests are not allowed. Students must be passing all classes to attend any DCHS dances, and students cannot have more than 8 unexcused absences in order to attend DCHS dances. Tickets will go on sale starting on Wednesday, September 7th. Here's what's going on today at DC. The Lady Panthers soccer team is traveling to take on Owensboro Catholic with the JV game starting at 5:30 p.m. The Lady Panthers volleyball team is traveling to take on Owensboro and starting with a freshman game at 5 p.m. And the Panthers golf team is playing in the city-county meet at Owensboro's Country Club starting at 4 p.m. Stay classy and stay safe, DC.